Assalamualaikum. How are you all? Welcome back in our online history class. So students, all of you know we are reading Muslim Francis Sir Syed Ahmad Khan 1817 to 98. After the existence of Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, there was a conference held in 1886. The Mohammedan Educational Conference, first held at Aligarh in 1886, played an important role in promoting Muslim education. These conferences continued annually till 1945 and were well attended by Muslim educationists and leaders, including Liaquat Ali Khan and others. So, what were the aims of the conference? The aims and objectives of the conference were broadly to monitor the progress of the Muslim education across the country, to teach European education, science and literature, to translate Muslim writings into English, to compile the Farmans of Muslim rule in India into a book, to undertake research on modern works, and to introduce religion as a subject in English schools. So despite of all of these, the protection of Urdu was very near to the heart of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. He supported the progress of Urdu language and literature under Maulvi Abdul Haq, known as Baba-e-Urdu, who had set up the Anjuman-e-Taraqi-e-Urdu. After that, we will see at the Sir Syed politics and the two-nation theory. The Hindi-Urdu controversy 1867 made Sir Syed revise the view politically. He was shocked by the Hindu insistence on Hindi written in the Devangiri, replacing Urdu as the language of the courts and administration. He also pointed out the unfairness in the competitive civil service examination being held in England, because Indians would not be able to compete with the English candidates. When Congress came into being in 1885, Sir Syed opposed the idea of Muslims joining in Congress. In 1887, Sir Syed clearly asked the Muslims to keep aloof from the Congress, as it was primarily an organization looking after the interests of just Hindus. The reaction of the Hindus to Urdu and the politics of Congress brought him to the conclusion that the Hindus and Muslims would always take different paths and not come together. The idea of India having two nations, Hindus and Muslims. It was born and grew into Sir Syed's two-nation theory. Sir Syed died in 1898 at Aligarh and is buried in the grounds of the university he established. Sir Syed's experiment of combining Western education with religious education was adopted in a different form by other Muslims who wished to safeguard other religious and cultural heritage. These educational institutes were Deoband, Darul Uloom, and Nadwatul Ulama. Thank you.